Hello and kind of good movies. Today we're doing a Disney movie review day. I know these don't do too well on my channel, so I don't know if I should keep doing them or what. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's just I'm not really reviewing any interesting movies, or I'm just reviewing movies that are way past their time. I don't know. So I'll keep doing them for now because I do enjoy them. That's kind of made the YouTube before, was kind of talk about movies that people may not have seen or you heard of, and you want to know if it's worth watching or not. So, sorry about that. So today, I usually tell y'all what the movie's about, but since it's a movie review, I'm gonna try to keep the spoilers out of it and tell you if it's worth watching or not, and reasons why it's worth watching, and not really spoil it. So I will say spoiler warning just in case. So walk with gingerly if I do accidentally spoil something in it. So yeah, we're doing 6 movies today. As I don't know if I was doing something more, but we're doing 6 today anyway. So without sitting here and make the intro a year and a half long, let's get started. The first movie we're going to talk about is The Homesman. It's a Western, and it is a very good Western. I'm not a big fan of Westerns. I've said that in the past, but this is a Western. If you want to get into Westerns, or if you want to get into it's just a good movie. If you haven't seen it, whether you like Westerns or not, I recommend this one. It's not too Western where it's, like normal one where they ride into a town on a bunch of horses and it's some bad guy running from the cops or some good guys fighting some bad guys. Not like that, or like The Rifleman or anything like that. So, yeah. If you haven't seen The Homesman, I do recommend it. It is a worth watching movie. The next movie is Murder at 1600. This was actually kind of a movie I put off for a minute, and I must say it is a really good movie for what it is. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the camera. It's some movies it's too close, some it's too far, and some I don't even know if it's focusing on. But nevertheless, this is a really good movie. This is another one I do recommend if you're in like crime movies. This is a really good crime movie. It's a good thriller, not a thriller like scary, but like you're tense through it, want the good thing to happen. I won't say it, but yeah, this is another good movie. I recommend to watch it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. I did say a couple weeks ago that I would start doing a rating of 1, 2, 3. 1 being if you're having a 3 movie night and you had to have 3 movies, where I would put it in the beginning, middle, or end. With The Homesman, I would put it with a 2, 3. It's not a great opening movie, but it's a good middle closing movie, kind of. Murder 1600, I think it's in a 2 range. I don't think it's a good opener or finisher, but I think it's a good bridge movie between the two. So, recommend watching Murder 1600. The next one is Death Row. Now, I know a lot of people won't like this movie because it is kind of like a homemade film, and yeah, it's got that YouTube short film vibe, and yeah, but it's still I don't know I can't say it's worth watching because not a lot of people would like it. I enjoyed it. So most people, 98% of people, or I would say 95% of people, pass on this one. But it is, if you're kind of looking for a kind of goofy horror, I would say it's a horror movie, but it's not really horror. But it's worth a watch if you're just looking for something to watch. I wouldn't add this to the movie night 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's in there. I think this is kind of like a one-off, by yourself kind of adventure, or you're kind of wanting a funny movie to kind of joke around with. Not funny, but movie to poke fun at. This is that kind of movie. So, yeah. Next one is Ladder 49. Now, I will say this movie is slow and boring, though it's interesting. And I know that kind of contradicts what I'm saying. It's drug out longer than it needs to be, and there's a few scenes in this movie where it's just you're kind of watching it and you know what's going on, but like it's just adding more time to the movie. It's a good movie with Jacqueline Phoenix and Jack, whatever you pronounce it, and John Travolta. Great actors in this. They're great in this. I recommend watching this, but I don't add this to the movie night either. This is not one of those. I think this is a one-off movie like Death Row. Not worth wasting putting onto the movie night. So, yeah, it's a good movie, but nothing strikes me as worth it. The next movie is kind of like Death Row. It's The Dog Who Saved Easter. Now, this feels like another... sorry about that. This movie is another... this is another, like, homemade film. It feels like it does have Joey Diaz in it, which is surprising for kind of how low budget it looks, but it's a good family movie. If you're kind of looking for something to put on with the kids for Easter, this is worth it. But if you're just looking for kind of a movie to watch on a weekend, I would not watch this. This is more just a 10-year-old and younger, 11-year-old and younger kids movie. It's kind of, that's all it needs to be. They would really enjoy it, but not really for adults. And so for the last movie, it is The Box. I will say I love this movie. I was very confused at the very beginning, and it was kind of dragging, but once it picks up, and it's very enjoyable. Cameron Diaz is amazing in it, and I recommend this. If you're looking for on the movie night, you could add this as a 1, 2, 3 movie. This is that good of a movie. It's not the greatest movie. If I had to put it in a top 100 list, like if this was in a top 100 list, I would probably put it in the 40s or 50s. It's a pretty good movie, but it's not stellar. It's not going to be like, whoa, that is the movie of the century. That is not The Box, but it is worth the watch. So, if you haven't seen it, I do recommend watching The Box. It's really good. It's a really tense movie, and it's crazy how it ends and everything like that. So let me get them set up, and then I'll kind of finish talking. So, overall, if I had to give this out of 10, this group of movies, I would give it a 7, 7.5. These are really good movies. Most of them are good, just not worth putting on a must-watch list. The Box is, Murder at the 1600, and The Homesman is, but Ladder 49, Death Row, and Dogs Saved Easter are 3 that are kind of why not kind of movies. Why not watch it this weekend? Or, hey, I kind of want to see it for myself kind of movie. So, yeah. So let me know what your favorite out of these are. If you've seen any of these, let me know what you think about them. As always, if there's anything you want me to review, let me know. I appreciate all the support I've gotten on my videos and the views and stuff like that. I love reading the comments. So if you have comments, let me know. If you have ideas for a video, let me know. I try to shout you out. I'm sorry about the person that recommended the Nickelodeon video. I was scrunched for time and I didn't get to recommend your name, so excuse me for that. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you want me to review. If I don't have it, I will get it and review it. Reviews are every Wednesday. So, and then our next video will be Friday. And I don't know yet, so if you have any ideas, let me know. So, my Instagram and Twitter are in the description below. I always post when I upload. I didn't Monday, but that's because I forgot, and I did it today. So, but yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed. I think that's it. I don't really know what else to say about these movies. So, yeah. I am getting a new shelf that is going to be here, and it's going to hold a lot of my movie collectibles or things from movies. So I will probably do a review on that sometime in the next upcoming next 2 weeks. So anyways, I will see y'all later, and bye.